Have you ever stopped to wonder how the skylines of Alabama came to be as they are today? Our journey today takes us to the heart of the American South, to the state of Alabama, a place where cityscapes are as diverse as the stories they hold. From the bustling urban jungle of Birmingham to the historical gems of Montgomery, each skyline is a testament to the city's unique character and history. Skylines are more than just a collection of buildings. They are the fingerprints of a city, each one unique, each one telling a story. They hold the essence of a city's past, reflect its present, and hint at its future. They are the silent narrators of history, standing tall against the test of time. The skyline of a city tells a story, and today we will uncover the story of Alabama's skylines. From their humble beginnings to their modern-day splendor, join us as we explore the architectural marvels that paint the sky of Alabama. Our journey begins in the early 19th century, a time when Alabama was just starting to shape its skyline. Alabama was a young state, fresh from its admission into the Union, and its cities were still in their infancy. Yet, even at this early stage, the foundations for their future grandeur were being laid. One of the first significant structures to punctuate the Alabama skyline was the Alabama State Capitol. Constructed in 1851, this Greek Revival masterpiece stands as a testament to the state's early architectural prowess. Its towering white dome and stately columns quickly became a defining feature of the Montgomery skyline, an enduring symbol of the state's political heritage. As the 19th century progressed, more buildings began to rise, slowly but surely painting a more intricate picture of Alabama's skylines. In Mobile, the Cathedral Basilica of the Immaculate Conception, with its twin spires reaching heavenward, added a touch of Gothic grace to the city's profile. In Birmingham, the red brick Powell School, now the oldest surviving city school, brought a dash of Victorian charm. But it wasn't just about the aesthetic appeal. These early buildings played crucial roles in the state's development, housing important institutions, from schools to government offices. They were the heart and soul of their respective cities, places where residents gathered, learned, and engaged with one another. And then there was the industrial aspect. Alabama's burgeoning iron and steel industry saw the rise of factories and mills, their smokestacks adding a different yet equally important element to the skylines. These were not just buildings, they were symbols of progress, testaments to the hard work and determination of the Alabamians. As the 19th century gave way to the 20th, Alabama's skylines continued to evolve. New architectural styles were introduced, and the city started to look more like the urban jungles we're familiar with today. But the roots of these modern landscapes can be traced back to these early structures, to the Alabama State Capitol, the Cathedral Basilica, the Powell School, and the industrial factories. These early structures set the stage for what was to come in the following decades. They were the first brushstrokes in the masterpiece that is Alabama's skyline, a masterpiece that continues to evolve and captivate to this very day. As we move into the 20th century, we see a significant shift in Alabama's skylines. It's a time of innovation and growth, with the rise of new architectural styles and technology paving the way for some of the state's tallest and most iconic buildings. The early part of the century saw a steady increase in construction. Yet it was the latter half of the century that truly marked the beginning of the boom. The heart of this change was Alabama's bustling cities, where towering skyscrapers began to dominate the landscape, forever changing the state's skylines. Among these structures, two stand out in particular: the RSA Battlehouse Tower and the RSA Tower. The RSA Battlehouse Tower, completed in the early years of the 21st century, quickly became a symbol of Alabama's progressive spirit. Rising over 700 feet, it's the tallest building in Alabama and an architectural marvel. Yet, we can't mention Alabama's skyline without paying homage to the RSA Tower. This skyscraper, completed in the late 20th century, was an early harbinger of the architectural boom to come. With its distinctive design and towering height, it quickly became a landmark on Mobile's skyline. These buildings, along with countless others, reflect the economic prosperity and technological advancements of the time. They also showcase the evolving aesthetic tastes and architectural styles of the era. From the sleek, modern lines of the RSA Battlehouse Tower to the classic elegance of the RSA Tower, these structures tell a story of a state in the midst of transformative growth. Drawing our attention from the ground upward, these towering structures serve as a testament to human ingenuity and ambition. They are symbols of progress, standing tall against the backdrop of Alabama's natural beauty. The 20th century marked a period of exponential growth and transformation for Alabama's skylines. As we gaze upon these towering structures, we are reminded of the state's rich history and its journey into modernity. Fast forward to the 21st century, the skyline of Alabama continues to evolve. The dawn of the new millennium brought with it a surge in modern architectural trends, catapulting the cities into the future with a flurry of innovative designs. Take, for instance, the region's Harbert Plaza. Completed in the early 90s, this skyscraper stands tall as the third tallest building in Alabama. It's a perfect example of the modernist architectural style, characterized by its sleek and clean lines. The region's Harbert Plaza is more than just a building. It's a testament to the state's economic growth and its ability to adapt and thrive in an ever-changing world. Then we have the Wells Fargo Tower, another impressive addition to the skyline. Standing as the second tallest building in Alabama, it's a beacon of the postmodern architectural movement. With its distinctive shape and mirrored glass facade, the Wells Fargo Tower stands as a symbol of the state's progress and innovation. These modern architectural marvels didn't just spring up overnight. They're the result of years of planning, design, and construction. It's a painstaking process, but the results are well worth the effort. They're not just buildings, they're works of art. They're symbols of Alabama's prosperity and ambition. But it's not just the skyscrapers that define Alabama's modern skyline. There's a myriad of other structures, each with its own unique design and purpose. From the contemporary art museums to the state-of-the-art sports arenas, each building contributes to the dynamic and ever-evolving skyline. There's a certain beauty to these modern structures. They're sleek and sophisticated, yet they still manage to blend seamlessly with the older buildings. It's a delicate balance, a dance between the old and the new, and Alabama executes it with grace and precision. Today, the skyline of Alabama is a blend of the old and the new, each structure with its own story to tell. Whether it's a towering skyscraper or a humble brick building, each one plays a part in shaping the state's unique skyline. And as we move further into the 21st century, we can only anticipate what the next chapter in Alabama's architectural narrative will look like. From the early 19th century to the present day, the skyline of Alabama has seen a remarkable transformation. As we've journeyed through the past 2 centuries, we've seen how the humble beginnings of Alabama's skylines have evolved into the impressive cityscapes we see today. From the modest structures of the early 19th century, characterized by wooden buildings and simple architectural designs, Alabama's cities have grown and matured, reflecting the changing times and tastes. The boom of the 20th century was a key turning point. This era, marked by rapid industrialization and urban development, saw the rise of towering skyscrapers and iconic buildings. Alabama's cities began to carve out their unique identities, their skylines a testament to their progress and ambition. Cities like Mobile and Birmingham emerged as key urban hubs, their skylines a blend of historical architecture and modern innovation. As we moved into the modern era, Alabama's skylines continued to evolve, reflecting the dynamic spirit of the cities. The incorporation of sustainable designs, the rise of mixed-use developments, and the emphasis on creating livable spaces have all played a part in shaping the contemporary cityscape. Today, Alabama's skylines are a blend of past, present, and future, a visual narrative of the state's rich history and bright future. But the skylines are more than just a collection of buildings reaching for the sky. They are the embodiment of the spirit of Alabama. They represent the resilience of its people, the progress of its communities, and the aspirations of its cities. Every building, every structure has a story to tell, a part of the larger narrative of Alabama's journey through time. So, as we conclude our journey into the skylines of Alabama, we are reminded of the remarkable transformation these cityscapes have undergone. The past, present, and future of Alabama are etched into its skyline, a testament to the state's enduring spirit and relentless drive towards progress. Next time you find yourself admiring the skyline of an Alabama city, remember the rich history that shaped it.